welcome back. It's me, the self-esteem doctor, and you're watching A Positive Mind with TSED. It's your girl, Simone Alicia, the self-esteem doctor, and I got a question for you. You ever felt nervous, scared, worried, anxious? Well, if so, I'm giving you 5 tools today to help you get through that. So make sure you stay tuned because we're about to do that.
I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, they call me TSED.
Like that.
I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, they call me TSED.
Like that. All right, y'all, all fun and games aside, sometimes we get nervous, we get worried, we get anxious, all the things. And what do we do to help us get over that quickly? You're in the middle of a job interview or a test or a conversation or some kind of a social situation. Remember, we covered that before in the social anxiety episode. Yeah, go back to that one. But in general, sometimes we just have these nerves and we need a better way or several ways of dealing with them quickly. We got to do things. We got to get the show on the road. So today I'm going to share with you these 5 amazing tools, and you might want to write them down, or you know what I mean? Save this, follow, like, subscribe so you can come back to this video and get the tips when you need them. Hello, let's get started. So the first tip you're going to hear me talk about is one I've talked about before. Sorry, not sorry. We need to repeat these things, okay? Repetition is the key to learning and using these tools. So I'm going to bring this one back. It's called emotional freedom tapping, also called emotional freedom technique. And basically it's where you do these tapping on the pressure points or the meridians in the body, and it helps you to calm down. Did I ever tell you the story of that one kid that was out and was going to get all riled up and walked away and stood by a tree and started tapping? And everyone was like, what's going on? Where's this usual blow up that this kid does? Usually loses it. And today he tapped and was chill and calm and was like, I'll talk to you later. What happened? All that emotion that was in him just got zapped out because of this tool. Well, we can use that for nervousness, fear, anxiety, all of it. So I want you to learn how to do it. So here we go. We start here, and then we go here, 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 here. You're just tapping it. You're just tapping it, okay? And if you want to really turn it up, you're going to add words to it. So whatever's making you nervous, you can kind of focus in on that thing and tap it out. I like to think of it as focusing on what it is I want to get rid of and like putting the hose on it so we can just like wash it away. Okay. So that's what we're doing. We're tapping. Now, remember, when you go to my academy, ding, the Self-Esteem Doctor Academy, I'm going to have resources there for you. How do you get there? Well, honey, the directions are down there in the description. I almost said downstairs. You heard that? Okay. Down there in the description, right? You're going to find the link to go to the academy and be able to see all the steps you can take to do this tapping efficiently. So that's one, and it's an oldie, but it's a goodie, baby. And speaking of oldies, I got one more I already told you about, but we can use this for nervousness. Check this out. Remember my refill and release journal? This is it, honey. This is the answer you were looking for. Sometimes we get so nervous and worried, and all we have in our mind are all those nervous and worried thoughts. Well, if we can release those thoughts, and on purpose, and then fill ourselves up with more positive options like, oh no, this will never work. And then, you know what? I'm pretty sure I got this. I've done this before. I can figure it out. I'm pretty smart, to be honest, right? If you can do that in your journal, you literally help to clear your mind and move the nervousness to the side and make way for yourself to feel more calm, collected, and ready to succeed. You got me? So grab this journal. You know where it is. It's on Amazon, right? You probably already have one. Get yourself another one. Of course, the link's in the description. Go ahead and grab that. And let's move on to tip number 3. Okay, so here's where we're getting to some new stuff that I haven't mentioned to you before. But if you're in my mom club, the social club, then you already heard about this because at one of our meetings, we surely brought this out and talked about it. Okay, so that crazy little doohickey that I just pulled out, it's actually an inversion bench. And that's my 3rd tip and technique and strategy and resource for you. We can get upside down to help ourselves to relieve the sense of stress. It really works. Seriously, just a quick Google search will show you how it helps with balance, brain function, mental clarity, and the 4 systems of the body, like your cardiovascular system, your lymphatic system, your endocrine system, your nervous system. It helps you to lessen the effects of gravity pulling on your body this way all the time, just by getting upside down. So every now and then when you feel that nervous feeling, that anxiety, that tension, try it. Try getting upside down. and see if it helps. Now, I've talked about this in my social club you heard me mention before, and I'll go ahead and link it there if you want to join. Moms and teachers all over the world are invited to join me online and in person so we can get some of these amazing tools to feel better. So I'll put that link down in the description so you can join. Now, on to tip number 4. Now, this one is inspired by the wonderful Dr. Joe Dispenza. I just absolutely love and adore the work that Dr. Joe Dispenza does. And one of the things he talks about is this pineal gland meditation. Some people might say pineal. And when you do the pineal gland meditation, what you're really doing is pulling all that energy and focus from your stress center, which is your lower centers in the lower part of your body, and you're pulling that energy up to the higher centers, where the heart center, up in the throat, up in the head, ultimately to the pineal gland. And what you're doing is pulling out of a stressful place and a stressful focus and a stressful feeling up into this place of creativity and love. And you can really feel the difference in your energy when you do this. So this meditation is really about a breath. You take a very strong breath with a focus of pulling energy from the lower, like there's a straw going up through the middle of your body, and pulling that breath up to the top of your head, like this. And then you hold it for a little while. Trust me, you can look this up on YouTube. And of course, we have it linked in certain free places in our library in the Academy, so you can find it really fast. But this is an amazing breath. I recommend that you go to Dr. Joe Dispenza's website and purchase all of the things that he has to help with this, because it really makes a massive difference in your energy, in your health, your healing, your well-being. It's really, really powerful. So when it comes to feeling nervous or stressed or overwhelmed or anxious, this is a great tool that you can use. Just take that mega deep breath with your focus on those energy centers and bring the breath up to the top of the head. And now on to tip number 5. You guys know by now, I'm a neuro-linguistic programming practitioner. NLP for short. And that means that I really focus on the language of the brain. So sometimes when we're getting nervous, there's a picture in the mind that's so clear. And that's the picture that's making us nervous. Oh my gosh, I'm going to fall down. Oh my gosh, I'm going to fail. Oh my gosh, they're going to laugh at me. Whatever it is, that picture's in your mind. It's a thought. Ultimately, what you can do using some NLP inspired techniques is do something with that thought to puff it away or to erase it or delete. And it's a great technique because it gives you something to do instead of standing there like a deer in headlights when negative thoughts come by. There is something you can do about it. So I'm going to give you a couple examples. So imagine that something's happening and you're feeling really worried, really, really nervous. And these thoughts keep popping in your head and you're so concerned about it. Do you know that you can actually imagine that this thought maybe came in a bubble and you could pop that bubble? Do you know you can imagine that it's a seed that came in that wanted you to plant it and you decided not planting that so it can't grow any further? There's so many little tricks you can do. How about this one? Imagine that the thought came in on a chalkboard. Y'all remember what chalkboards are? Oh gosh, they're gonna know how old I am. Okay, start again. You guys ever heard of a dry erase board? You know, a whiteboard with the markers? Yeah, perfect. Well, imagine that your thought comes in on a dry erase board and you can just say, don't want that one. And you can just wipe it off the board. These are the games and the tricks you can play within your mind to say, I'm not going to let this thought stay here and fester or grow or really torment me and make this nervousness get worse. This is the power you have in your mind. And I love that about NLP because it gives you more power and control. All right, guys, so those are some amazing tips that I have for you today, and I'm so excited to see what you guys are doing with these tools that you're getting. Let me know if you're using the EFT or the NLP. There's a lot of letters going on here, right? Of course, let me know if you do that deep breathing technique with the pineal gland, and if you hop on Amazon and get this journal, it's all going to help you. And for my final act today, I'm going to show you what it looks like if you get upside down on that inversion bench. You thought I forgot about it? Well, I did, but now I remembered some. So here's my bench, y'all. And when I'm ready to get upside down, if I'm having a stressful moment or I'm worried, watch how easy this is. It's just that easy to go upside down for a few seconds, reset your system, and get ready for success, baby. That's what we're all about here. You guys, I love having you here. I love seeing you every single Sunday. It's me, the Self-Esteem Doctor, Simone Alicia. And of course, I've got so many tools and resources for you at the Self-Esteem Doctor Academy. Lots of links in the description for you this week. So go down there and play and party. It's like a festival accessible down there with so many resources to help you. So jump in, click, 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 and get everything that you need to help you. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, comment, do all the things so we can stay connected and you can have access to these tools because you deserve them. So let's do it. Let's be awesome. And make sure you check in again next Sunday, and I'll see you right here. Ciao.
I'm from home. She's TSED.